We're here in the basement of the English department, and surrounding me is the printing press that was based down here for the MA in Bibliography that was held in the department from the 1960s to the 1990s. It was used as an active printing press, and as part of the MA in Bibliography, students had to produce a thesis and have it bound here and printed here. There's a room for creating paper, for setting the type of the press room here, and there's also a binding room. So it's possible to create a full book from the very beginning, from using pulp to actually create paper, to having the full finished product of a fully bound book. Many of the machines here were built in London and transported up to Leeds. In the press room here we have a machine built by Harold and Sons, who are famous printers in London. Harold was not only a printer, he was also an engineer, and he created in 1810 composition rollers for inking type, which completely transformed the printing of books and press from the 19th century onwards. In the binding room there is actually a machine that was made in Leeds and belonged to George Pallister, who employed 6 or 7 staff in his printing press in the mid-19th century. The importance of this printing press for the History and Philosophy of Science Museum is twofold, really. Firstly, it is a hidden history. It's at the moment it's not in use and it's hiding away down here in the bottom of the basement, but its greater significance really is that it was used for the development of communication, and it's an incredibly important resource for spreading information, for creating books. One of my fellow postgraduate students here came down to the basement when it was still being used for the MA in Bibliography, and one of the books that was actually being printed at the time was Charles Darwin on the Origin of Species. So it's got those kind of connections to science